go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine. Pull up, hop out, flexing with the pressure. Someone hit my line, it's my connection with the Tesla. We gon' move the city back to back like it's on. We gon' move the city back to back, we doing extra. Jenny from the block, where you from though? You know it's on side when you come though. Hit it from the side like a drum roll. Hit it from behind like a Congo. Make it shake and let's go. It's some ways that we know. You got places to go. Waste no time, let's get on. Only way that you know is for me, cause you know that I go. Let's go. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine, and I'll go crazy. Crazy, I go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy. And I'll go crazy. I'll go crazy. Crazy for mine, I'll go crazy. Let's go. Crazy for mine. Let's go, let's go. Hey, hey. Beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Yeah. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby. When you pull up, it's on action, my baby. If these walls tall, they give you my track list. You know you shouldn't ask this. Those girls are just practice. I ain't one for the past tense. I'm just trying to get active. Sex game on savage, yeah. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? You don't know it's crazy, huh? Crazy, 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 huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh? You know it's crazy. Yeah, crazy, huh? Let's go. Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh?
Late night,
Sex,
no late.
text.
What's the odds against that? Is that a safe
Bet,
casino?
life,
Al Pacino,
nights,
feeling gangster
Like?
in the crazy paradise.
dice.
Paradise.
Chimo,
When I leave you,
you go.
when I come,
You
you.
stay.
That's how it always
Goes.
Fuck the mother,
Niggas,
fuck the mother.
niggas.
Just to get back at
Me.
I ain't.
Mic check, mic check. Oh my God. Fix my damn camera. 1 second. Are you fucking serious? It's still not how I want it, but whatever. We'll get that fixed a little bit later. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am late. I am fashionably late, but we're back. Let me see if I can get TikTok up and going. So in order to explain why I'm late, you kind of just heard it. For some odd reason, my notifications on my phone just decide to come through all at the same time. I just happened to wake up and 1 second. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Woo. We are now live on TikTok, so we're good there. But yeah, no, seriously. All of my notifications came through at the same time. Uh, like soon as I woke up, right? I woke up at literally 7:38. Looked at my phone. My alarm did not go off. And then once I hit, I'm like, why didn't my alarm go off? All of a sudden, all the notifications in my phone started coming through. So I don't know what that's about. Um, it is what it is. But that's why I was late. There's literally nothing else to say. Anyway, we're back anyway, nonetheless. We have a lot to go over and little time because, well, we're late. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Welcome to the Sneak and Geek Live. My name is Atreus. Come on, come on. Jesus, come on. Are we serious right now? All sorts of discombobulated. My do not disturb was not on. So yeah, so we're back. Whatever. So before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Reed is in the chat. Hopefully everybody else comes through. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. As far as TikTok goes, look, I don't understand TikTok. Because I scheduled a live event for TikTok at 7:30. But for whatever reason, you cannot link the live event with TikTok Live Studio. So what am I trying to say? Well, what I'm trying to say is that on my phone, if you set the live event, you got the name, the links, what it's about, all of that. I should be able to, when I hit the go live button, it should take me to that live event, but it does not. It's almost as if the live events only work on mobile. So whereas y'all should be seeing all of the settings that I got, that I put forth when I made the live events, you guys aren't seeing that. So and plus with the live event, it's supposed to let my audience know when I go live and everything else, but it's not going to do that because it's not linked to the live event. And based on what I'm looking at on the Live Studio app on the PC, there is nothing here to set up a live event, to, I don't know, bro. TikTok is just weird. I don't know. I'm about frustrated with TikTok Live. I'm about frustrated with TikTok. I'm just ready for them to come nuke it already. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the show. All right. Gosh, I don't even know what our first story is today. Reed says Japan in out the window. Phone reboot, maybe. You don't understand TikTok because you're old, maybe, or maybe it's a gender thing. Well, here's the thing. I'm normally tech savvy and I know how to look stuff up, and I know how to figure a lot of things out. But with TikTok, it's just, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. First, it's just frustrating. I'm a little bit frustrated. All right. We have to get into some unfortunate news. Starting with Jamie Foxx, okay? Jamie Foxx has been in the hospital for quite some time, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a little bit gut-wrenching because I've pretty much known Jamie Foxx, not personally. I don't know him personally. Since child. Like I can't remember a day in my life where Jamie Foxx wasn't a thing. He's been in everything. And as old as he is, he doesn't appear that old. He's been on TV. He's been making music. He's been, in Spider-Man twice. He's been in he was recently cast as Spawn. He's supposed to be our new Spawn. Following medical emergency, Jamie Foxx's friends and family reportedly preparing for the worst. I don't know what that means. Well, I do know what it means, but it's like we've got reports not too long ago that he was improving and getting better. So, hold on. What is going on with my sound, dude? What is going on with my sound? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Come on now. Man, I tell you. According to reports, Jamie Foxx's friends and family are preparing for the worst following his medical emergency last month in Atlanta, filming for his upcoming film Back in Action with co-star Cameron Diaz. The beloved actor suffered a medical complication. Offset, Foxx's family has not shared what exactly happened to the actor, but has been offering updates indicating his condition is improving. Despite the word of his condition improving, Jamie Foxx's condition remains an alarming concern as doctors continue to monitor the actor. The lack of information and general updates have led many to theorize about Foxx's condition. One report said that Foxx's condition was dire when he entered the hospital April 12th and noted an unnamed source saying, but he wouldn't be in the hospital this long if he was anything close to okay. His friends and family are hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Now, and there's the, there is, I don't know, I'm assuming this is from his account, his YouTube, I mean, not his YouTube, his Instagram account. You can see there, verify, I am Jamie Foxx. Appreciate all the love, feeling blessed. I don't know if that's actually him tweeting or his family, but I mean, you can see there's a lot of people potentially hurt by this. He worked on slow jams with Kanye West. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, we could because that's gonna play some music and I don't want any copyright. Jamie Foxx had a heart attack after getting severely mad at someone in his close circle that did him wrong. This is why I'm more than chill. Joe Vargas. Like, I was finna say, I know it's not Angry Joe. I don't know how true that is. I heard it was a heart attack, but I'm not sure. So, I mean, it's a tough situation. And it's really hard to really according to this context given by no official source or close to Jamie Foxx has given this information about his current health status. People confirmed on May 5th that the actor is stable and not in life-threatening situation now. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting because that's my first time seeing that. Twitter's doing they go around and they say they go around and they correct people and add in like what's supposed to be factual context. So since Twitter is saying that, has somebody at Twitter spoken with somebody close to Jamie Foxx? Multiple sources, since y'all want to fact check and say we are fake news, prayers for Jamie and we wish him a speedy recovery. Following, let's see what this says. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Daily Loud. You didn't post anything that's different from what Yahoo's saying. According to reports, Jamie's friends and family are preparing for the worst. All they said was according to reports. They just reporting what you reporting. let's see. The lack of information and general updates have led. Let's see. Where did they say it? One report said that Fox's condition was dire when he entered the hospital April 12th and noted an unnamed source saying, an unnamed source. So basically I'm assuming Daily Loud got pissed off because Twitter added that context and people started calling them fake news. So I don't know. But you didn't cite anything other than what Yahoo did, unnamed sources. But anyway, so we're gonna move on. I wish Jamie Foxx, and we wish Jamie Foxx a speedy recovery. We hope that he gets out. He has more talent to give the rest of the world, and we appreciate him. So prayers up for Jamie Foxx. Okay, we're gonna move on. All right. While we're moving on to the next story, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Rumble. We're still trying to get to 25 followers on Rumble. We're still trying to get the Rumble. All right, let's see what we got. We're probably not going to be able to get to everything considering the fact that I was late. So I'm just letting you guys know that. We got some Hogwarts Legacy news. I thought that I ended up sharing this out or retweeting this and liking this, but Hogwarts Legacy has now sold 15 million copies and made over $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen. Couple that with the fact, holy, I just want to say, I know this is very arbitrary or whatever the case may be, but shouts out to Hogwarts Legacy for actually putting black hair in the game that makes sense. Because typically in video games, if you black and you want to get your hair accurate, it ain't gonna be accurate. You just have to get over it. This is making me want to play the game again. Look at them dreads. They purple, but look at them dreads. All that rallying to cancel and they still made a bill. Facts. But yeah, though, so $1 billion is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy because how many video games is making $1 billion? And mind you, they made $1 billion before the other versions came out, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 versions. How do you do that? You do that by delivering an excellent game. A full billy. Now, Warner Brothers exec says after the 15 million sold, they want to make a Superman game. Open world. Now, I don't know how well that's going to work. I don't know if Superman, it's going to be hard to do Superman. That's the reason why they haven't made a Superman. It's just difficult to do. Let's see, Hogwarts Legacy, 15 million copies sold on current gen systems alone, generated $1 billion in revenue on current gen systems. 12 million copies sold, 850 million in only 2 weeks. Best-selling game of 2023 so far, available today on past gen. Baby girl is laughing to the bank. Miss J.K. Rowling. I was about to say J.R.R. Tolkien. Miss J.K. Rowling is laughing to the bank, ladies and gentlemen, and she should. And now she's about to get the new Harry Potter TV show, and you know what I'm saying? There's a possibility of we don't know, there's a possibility of a Hogwarts Legacy show or movie. I'm just saying, the proof is in the pudding. So, I mean, when you take the fact that Bud Light is flopping the way it's flopping right now, and you take the success of Hogwarts Legacy and the excitement around the brand now, it's time for businesses to start looking at this whole fighting the social agenda war and look at it and say, you know what? Perhaps it's not worth it. Perhaps it's not worth it. And I just want to give a shout out to all of the developers over at Warner Brothers who worked on this game. You guys delivered a excellent game. I don't know if y'all planned on releasing like a multiplayer or DLC, but you need to. You absolutely need to. I believe that Hogwarts Legacy, and y'all can clip this. Hogwarts Legacy has the potential to rival Grand Theft Auto. But you would have to give us an online mode and nail it. You'd have to. I don't know if they plan on doing that, but if I'm Warner Brothers, I'm scrambling around. I'm trying to get other studios involved to help them. Well, who was this? I don't think it was Avalanche. I forgot the name of the development team that brought us Hogwarts Legacy. But I would be scrambling to hurry up and get some type of online mode created for Hogwarts Legacy immediately. You have to get people back involved with this game. It was too good. People are looking for an excuse. I'm looking for an excuse to get back in this game. I don't know if it could be PvP, but it could damn sure be PvE. But you're gonna have to get some better boss battles, and you're gonna have to do a whole lot of things to get it on point. But either way, congratulations. You deserve all of the praise for giving us a good game that didn't need no patch on day one. I don't believe it did. It worked. Something stuck in my teeth. Damn broccoli that I ate earlier. It worked. And yeah, so congratulations. Keep doing your thing. We look forward to more content coming from Hogwarts Legacy. Let's move on. All right. Let's move on. While we're moving on, we are going to remind you guys again that if you are a fan of the channel and you want to contribute to the channel, the best way to do that is to make sure you're subscribed, okay? Make sure you have the notification bells turned on. Make sure that it's set to all. And then you're going to make sure that you play all of the videos when they drop all the way through. You're going to like the video, you're going to leave a comment on it and play the video all the way through. Even if you're not particularly interested in that topic or whatever the case, maybe you're busy or something like that, you'll just put the video on mute and you'll put the playback speed on ×2. What you're doing through that point is driving up the watch time and driving up the engagement. This is going to be the thing that's going to put us out in the algorithm, okay? So if you're one of those people who often comes by and say, man, I can't believe you haven't blown up yet, that is the way to help. Let's go ahead and get into the next topic, which is Capcom, who has sold more games in its last fiscal year than any other in its history. The company's share price also hit an all-time high today. Capcom is killing it. Now, this is a rumor I'm about to share with you that I heard, I want to say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, when I think right after Microsoft bought Bethesda, they were looking for another publisher to buy, or it might have been before Bethesda, but there was a rumor that Microsoft was actually going to buy Comcast. Capcom. God damn it. They were actually going to buy Capcom. And what ultimately ended up happening was that this was right around the time that Monster Hunter World released, and it blew up. And so Capcom started growing in market share. And then I'm stuck in my teeth. There we go. I have a napkin right here. But yeah, so they started growing in market share. And so as Capcom started to grow, they started to price themselves out of the original or whatever agreement that Microsoft would have bought them for. But now, ever since Capcom made Monster Hunter World, they have been on a roll, an absolute roll. They've been, I mean, like they are so underrated right now. They are delivering banger after banger after banger with Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry. What else? Um, I don't know. That might be. It's the end of the in the end of its fiscal. It's the end year financial results published on Wednesday, which cover the year ended in March 31, 2023. The Resident Evil publisher said it has sold 41.7 million games during the 12-month period. That's up from 32.6 million games from the previous fiscal year and breaks its record for the most games sold in a business year. The company said its game sales helped it achieve a sixth consecutive year of record high profit at all levels and its 10th consecutive year of operating income growth. I mean, they over there swimming in money. The company achieved the record sales figure partly with the release of two of its flagship title series, Resident Evil 4 and Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which sold around 3.7 million and 5.4 million units. However, the vast majority of its sales came from the catalog titles, which Capcom defines as games released in previous fiscal year or earlier, which is probably on the Devil May Cry and previous Monster Hunter series. Capcom is knocking it out of the park. Hopefully, we can get more stuff from Capcom. And the idea that they're going to sell to anybody now is ridiculous. Monster Hunter is a banger. Some of y'all are asleep on the Monster Hunter series. You need to stop it. You need to stop it. Monster Hunter is one of the greatest, in my opinion. It is of my top 5 franchises of all time right now. Absolutely, positively. So there's that. But that's just some quick news on Capcom. Shout out to Capcom. Keep doing y'all thing and keep working. I can't wait for Street Fighter 6. We're gonna move on. We are going to move on. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. What do we got next? What do we got next, ladies and gentlemen? Let me check on TikTok. I'm so agitated about being late. As I continue to have something stuck in my teeth. Let's go over there. All right. We got to talk Starfield. It's a lot of gaming news. It's a lot of gaming news. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, as you know, later this year, we are having Starfield come to us. Right? Starfield is supposed to be coming from us. Coming to us from Microsoft. But according to a recent rumor, Doom developer ID Software has been assisting Bethesda Game Studios with Starfield's combat for a few months now. The combat has supposedly improved dramatically as a result, with it being better than the last time fans saw it, but the upcoming Starfield Direct will likely be the final determiner of that. As with all rumors, this should be taken with a grain of salt and ultimately judged by its source, which is as unreliable as they come. This rumor has made the rounds online, including on social media like Reddit and Twitter, but it originates from 4chan. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. If it's coming from 4chan, I don't know about that. That's a big strike against it, and a person to doubt every word of it. But at the same time, the rumor is not a stretch or a reach. In fact, it sounds like it would be good news for Starfield. It does sound like good news. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Starfield, we're gonna give you a little bit of the we're gonna give you a little bit of what it looked like. Let me see. We're gonna play it. We are going to play it. So I wanted to have this set up before, because I remember seeing the gameplay for it the first time, but I didn't think it looked that bad, but it did feel hollow. I ain't gonna lie to you. It did feel hollow. So we're gonna go and we're gonna take a look at the Starfield gameplay. Obviously, we're not gonna play the whole thing, but we're just gonna play a little bit of it. Where is? Oh, there it is. Let me make sure that you can. I'll be playing stuff without sound, and I don't want to do that. Desktop audio. Yep, there it is. Desktop audio is not. It's not playing. There we go.
Of New Atlantis. That puzzle now.
The fleet doesn't follow the rules.
We are not stopping.
Let me slow it down.
Most thirsties don't even make it this far. Because whatever lies at the end of this road. Advantages and disadvantages. And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up.
I want to see the gunplay, dude. There it is.
You're gonna pay for that!
After some initial encounters, you're invited.
Okay, so y'all saw that. Hold on, I'm gonna play it one more time and let it slow down, because I'll be watching stuff on. Oh damn! Hold on, wait a minute now. Yeah. Now I ain't really feeling that. Okay, so perhaps, yeah, maybe it need. Yeah, it need to be reworked. That needs to be reworked. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that bad. That didn't feel. And a lot of people are really excited nonetheless. If it is true that the Doom developers are helping with this game, then that is excellent. That is amazing. So, because that it didn't look that impactful, whatever the case may be. But I guess we'll see. The game comes out in September. We will see. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's see. We got Jamie Foxx. Originally, we were going to talk about. We were going to talk about. What is wrong with this woman? There's something seriously wrong with that girl. We were going to talk about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, well, Ed Boon dropped a teaser. And we all thought that Mortal Kombat was going to be the next game that they were making. But earlier today, as I was making my thumbnail for the stream, you get this. For the record, we never confirmed our next game is a Mortal Kombat game. Okay. So that scratches that. I think there's a possibility that the next game might be Mortal Kombat versus DC. But they put out this teaser. Which the last Mortal Kombat was Mortal Kombat 11. So people were speculating that it skipped past the 12 and went to 1, which meant they were rebooting or doing a remake of Mortal Kombat 1 or something like that. And, you know, that's what we thought. But apparently, there's a high chance that Mortal Kombat isn't the next game. Now, somebody said that the CEO said Mortal Kombat was the next game, but they never confirmed it was the next game. It could be Injustice 3, which I'm going to play nonetheless. So, that's that about Mortal Kombat. So, that kind of dampens my Mortal Kombat story. But hey, you know, I'm ready for whatever. Bloodborne. Okay. Bloodborne. There's speculation that Bloodborne is getting a remake of some sort. Of course, as y'all know, E3 is not going to be a thing. PlayStation is going to be doing their own show, as will Xbox and probably Nintendo. But there's rumors going around that there's supposed to be a Bloodborne remake. Take this with a grain of salt, ladies and gentlemen, because people have been speculating about Bloodborne for a long time, and they've been disappointed. Where is it? Wait. Maybe I'll put it on my page. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here we go. This person says, huge Bloodborne is coming to PC and PS5 and is set to be revealed at the next PlayStation Showcase. Source, David Jaffe, that moron who created God of War. Yes, David Jaffe is a moron. But so I wouldn't consider that a reliable source. But, you know, we'll see. I just wanted to throw that out there before we move on to our final subject. Which is Disney Plus losing 4 million subscribers. Okay, Disney Plus has lost 4 million subscribers in the second quarter of 2023. Remember the last time we heard they had lost like 2 million or something like that. They just lost another 4 million. This person says $123 billion billion market share loss on top of 44% drop in stock value in 2022, the lowest the company's been in nearly 50 years. That's more than a single cricket license. It's get woke, go broke, not go woke, go broke. Jesus. I think Disney figured their gigantic collection was already enough to have a lifetime of watching, both old and new. I guess they were wrong. I can't imagine why. Yep, facts. They couple with no real new content other than woke movies. My kids love Disney movies, so we have it. But I hate what they watch. They like the old stuff. Oh, he says I hawk what they watch. They like the old stuff. And Bluey, that shit is good. It's get woke, go broke. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. Whatever the case may be. Disney Plus loses another 4 million subscribers. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you focus on identity politics instead of giving the people what they want, which is good content. If you give people what they want, you don't have to worry about this. But that's not what you did. Wow, really? Disney Plus. I'm on a struggle bus for real today. Here it is. Disney sheds subscriber loss. Streaming losses narrow by 26%. On Wednesday, CEO Bob Iger and company beat Wall Street estimates for Disney's quarterly earnings and revenue due to an impressive January-March showing at the company's theme parks. That win comes during a fiscal year which concluded April 1st, plagued by the company's wide layoffs, a looming and now active writer's strike, and a turf war with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Disney ended the quarter with 157 million subscribers at Disney Plus, significantly missing Wall Street's estimates of 163. That projected figure would have been up from 161 million subs. This second sub drop was driven by 4.6 million sequential decline at Disney Plus Hotstar, the version of the service offered in India and parts of Southeast Asia. Last year, Disney lost streaming rights to Indian Premier League and cricket matches, which prompted it to lower growth targets for Disney Plus Hotstar in India. So that has a lot to do with it. But I would venture to say that this is what happens when you get woketh, you go broketh. Plus, you increase the price of Disney Plus, and you didn't increase the value. That's what I'm thinking. If you're going to increase the price of your streaming service, you have to increase the value. Well, the Walt Disney Company CEO, Bob Iger, on Disney Plus says, we realized we made a lot of content that is not necessarily driving subscriber growth. You think? You think? Let's see. Where's the quote? During the Walt Disney Company's earnings result webcast, Iger stated, as we grow the business in terms of global footprint, we realized that we made a lot of content that is not necessarily driving sub growth, and we're getting much more surgical about what it is we make. Hello. So as we look to reduce content spend, we're looking to reduce it in a way that should not have any impact at all on subs. We believe there is opportunity for us to focus more on real sub drivers. He also said, and one interesting example I should throw marketing in too, where when you make a lot of content, everything needs to be marketed. You're spending a lot of money marketing things that are not going to have an impact on the bottom except negatively due to the marketing costs. So it's twofold. You're spending money on movies and shows. You're spending money on the movie and show itself. You're spending money on the marketing for stuff that people don't want to see. On top of that, people aren't watching it, which means you aren't getting a return, and you're losing money investing on the marketing. One thing we also know is that our films, those that are released theatrically, big tentpole movies in particular, are great sub drivers. But we were spreading our marketing costs so thin that we were not allocating enough money to even market them when they came on the service. He says, I guess this is part of the maturation process. As we grow into a business that we had never been in, we are learning a lot more about it. Specifically, we are learning a lot more about how our content behaves on the service and what it is consumers want. It ain't the woke stuff. It just ain't. It's not. Stop it. Get some help. Okay? Make sure y'all are liking the video. It just ain't it. So I hope that, you know, they can really sit back. Listen, I know we all talk about the woke stuff and we talk about the agenda. I still hold on to hope that companies are more into making money than they are pushing agendas. And so I'm still clinging on to this hope that maybe not Disney, but companies will look at this and say, okay, this isn't working. Let's cut it out. A man can dream, right? A man can dream. So that's it. Disney is reeling. They lost $4 million, 26% loss. I don't know if it's over. Marvel might be over, but hey, you know, let's figure it out. All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I will talk to y'all a little bit later. We're gonna go ahead and wind down the stream. Unfortunately, it was a little bit shorter than normal today because I was late. I don't know why my phone did what it did, but we'll figure it out. Shout out to Reej and my brother who was in the chat. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. All right, deuces.